Hey, look at this.
If I wondered how it's been done, hey friend, welcome to the channel. My name is Abdul Basit. I'm a front-end developer and I make videos for you to improve your coding skills. Well, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to create a cursor tracking pop-up using what? JavaScript. So without any more waffling, let's get down to business. So let's start. So if you want to start creating, the pop-up, you need some things in your website. Like, so usually you have like, it's not the time you have here like, let's just call this a content. This is a content. So after you have the content, you have the paragraph tag. Let's just say paragraph tag. It just serves as the content you have in the normal website. So now let me select all this and just add lorem inside it. So it just serve as the content you have in your website. Let me just add lorem inside it. So bam, and that's all the content you have in your website. So this is where the real deal comes. The div that's going to pop up if you try to leave the page. So you have to call this the div div.pop, right? So after you have this div.pop, you now have some content inside it. So this content, we want to make it to be a form, because if the user tries to just input any email or just put hhhhh and the user click submit, it will not go. We want it to make sure that it will not go. It will, like, the thing with the pop-up will not close until they put in their correct email that has @ and .com, something like that. So they have something like, so you have a form. So this form, they now have the content you have the form inside the form. Have a button .close. So this button is one that, like, if person usually doesn't want to sign up for your daily update, you just click on close. So this close now have like X here like this now. So they'll now have something that'll be inside the form, the inner. This part of the text, this is the text that I have inside the div. These are the text you have. So you have div dot inner. So this serves as the text that is inside the div. So we now have an h1 that will say let's just say don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. Can I say h3? Sign up to get daily updates from me. Something like this, something like that will just catch the user that, okay, I cannot miss this alone. So they will now have like a div that will now pack all the information. We want to make this thing up like in stages, so it's not just be like that. So just have div dot send. We call this send. So this is where we now have the input tag, and this input tag will be what? It will be for email, nothing else. So you have to it has to be an email. So now this email, they now make it required. That is, so this is what it will make it. This is what to force them to put their email before it can submit. So now I have a button here, and I'll say sign up. So let's read this on our browser. So you can see this is how it's looking like now. You can see not looking too good. This is the content of the website. This is what you have in your website. So the next one I'm going to do now is actually making it show at the center of the page, and that's what we're going to be using CSS to do. So now let's get right into that. So as you can see here, notice that this is not looking great. This will not entice anybody. It will not entice anybody. So now to make it look beautiful, make it entice somebody, like if you just see a bright color, boom, you're able to see that, oh, okay, wow, this is very interesting. Let me subscribe to this guy's channel. So let me subscribe to this guy's email list. So this is what you do. Let's start it. Let's just start. Let me just give the basic styling you need to do. So you use the div.pop. It's this div.pop that actually has the overlay. The body does not actually have the overlay. So this you have let's just put a position of what? Fixed. Then now have a top of what? 0, left of what? 0. So then the thing I'll now have it the color, that dark shade is now what? The background color. As simple as that. To now have RGBA to make it want to be 0, 0, 0, and this will now be what? Maybe like 0.4. Let's just make 0.4. So you now check it here now. See that now it will not have. Oh, I've not actually linked this to my CSS file. I was kind of scared. So this, let me just link to my CSS file sharp. So this is pop up.css. So now let's check it now. You can see it starts like this hover. It starts as like this this like dark color. So you can see it's not actually full to the screen. So to make it full to the screen, we just add this we add this to it. So we give it a width and height. So width will be what, to make it full the screen, width will be what, 100%, height will be what, 100 view height. That's it. Now it will now fill the entire screen. So it's until when you now click on this button, now it's not going to show again. So for us to now do that now, so then now let's quickly give this, let's make this thing to stay in the middle. Let's make the div here to stay in the middle. So now let's make it, let's select this form here. Now make it stay in the middle. Just need some styles. So let's just give it a top of what, 50%, a left of what, 50%. For all this to work, we need it to be positioned. We need to be absolutely positioned. Absolute. So we need to be absolutely positioned. So for us to now come to the center, this is what you now do. You now use your transform. Translate minus 50%, comma minus 50%. So this is what to make it come to the center. So the next thing I'm now need to adjust, you just need to just reduce the width so it can just make a little bit sense. So let's just give it a width of like, give me like 35%, and you have something like this. So this is just the basic styling you need. The basic styling you need to make it look beautiful. So now it's now left to you to style it anyhow you want to style it. It's now left to you to style it anyhow you want to style it, and that is what I'll be doing right now. So this is me styling. I've styled everything. You can see I know it's not too much styling. Let me just show you how I styled it. So you have something like this. You have the div.in. I just gave it a display grid. I gave something like this. So you can just style it the way you feel like styling. So this is the entire style. Let me just show you everything. This is the entire style. So I styled everything like this and that. So but not normally this wouldn't be showing. Normally this wouldn't be, this here that you have here wouldn't be showing. This is now do it that until when they now like scroll up or something, they want to leave the page before it can show, is when this div.pop will make it to be what, div.show. We change the class to div.show. So div.pop normal will now be div.pop will now be display none. So div.pop is not going to show at all. You cannot see it in the web page here, but it is there, but you cannot just see it. So until you now use JavaScript to now make everything now show, that's what we're now going to now. So let me go to my JavaScript file before I forget. So script src pop up.js, that's it. So we need to select some things. What are the things we need to select? We need to select this button.close, we need to select this form, and we need to select this div.pop. So I think these things we need to select, and let's select them together. Let's pop equals to document.query selector, that's it, div.pop. So after pop, we need to select the form. Let form equals to document. I'm not going to be using document.query selector, I'm going to use something else. I'm going to use document.forms. So index of what, 0. That's the first form you have there. So then we'll now select the button.close. Let's just call this one closing equals to document.query selector, that's it, close. Button.close, that's it. So then what we're now going to be doing is that we're going to be adding an event listener to this document, to this web page. We're going to add in an event listener to this web page. That's when the person wants to leave here, it should show the div. So how do you do that? Now you document dot add event listener. Yes. So what happens? What we want to do when the mouse wants to leave? Just do it. Mouse leave. When the mouse wants to leave the web page, what should happen? Something should happen, and that's what we want to do here. So function. This is something I want to now do. So when the user wants to leave the web page, we tell you that wait, don't leave yet. Sign up to this my blah 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 for more updates from me. So how do we now do that? We're not going to have an if statement, and the if statement is actually coming from here. Let's use this this if statement you have here. So this, let's copy it. we're going to have an if statement that if all these conditions are met, so we're going to have an event here, event. Let me just call this event. So this event will now check for you to check on the web page for the mouse where the cursor is. So if the cursor, this client, why if the cursor is actually like trying to leave the web page up here like this, it should show it. Client X, if it's actually if it actually wants to leave the web page like this, or leave the web page like, or you want to leave the web page like this, some people they just put a cursor here and they'll leave the web page straight away. So we're tracking that one, and a lot of things are here. We're tracking each part of the web page. We're tracking each where the mouse is. That's what this if statement is. We're tracking everything in the web page. We're tracking where the cursor is. So what should happen if they want to leave? What should happen? Should change the pop dot class list dot remove. We want to remove that class that is there before. We want to remove the classes of pop that is there. We want to now add the classes of what you have gotten it of shoe. Pop dot class list dot add. We'll remove the show that we have. Remove the pop that we have there. Put it what? We'll change it to what? Shoe. So this shoe is what will now be showing. If we're trying to leave, you can see, but I cannot click on this one yet. It's forcing me to input my email. I input my email. I cannot close it here because I've never selected this one. That in case they don't want to just view, they don't add in their email, that you should just close it. I've never added the one of closing. So how do I add the one of closing? So now let's select the first one. Let's select closing. Let's add event list now. When they click on this closing, function. So when they want to close, what should happen? You should just tell them to close. You should just close like this. So when they want to close, you should now remove show. You should now put what? Pop there. So that's just it. So let me just go back here. Let's say like I want to leave the web page now. You can see it just close. I want to leave the web page like this now. It just close. So what if the person wants to now put their email here? Let's say I'm just put mmm@gmail.com. What the person wants to put it there? It's just closing, but that's not what we want, because this is actually just refreshing the page. You just helping us refresh the page, and that's not what we want. We want it so that when they want to leave, we should be able to get data from them and do what we want to do. So this form that add event list now, we now have submit. So now have a function here. So this function will now be using that same that we use here, the event here. I'm going to use an event here. So what I'm going to be saying now is that prevent default. I want to prevent the default of like refreshing, because if you refresh, I'm not getting data from them. So I want to get their data and let's say I want to send them some emails. So we want to get the data from them. We don't need to refresh before you get your data from them. So then I'll just copy the same thing that is here. Ctrl C, Ctrl V, Ctrl Z. Yeah, that's it. Now let's go back here and I'll click on this place. I put an email. Let's say mmm@gmail.com. Let's click on sign up now. It's not refresh. It just left the web page, and that's how it's been done. So what I want to do is that I'm going to be releasing a video on how to do the same thing using React. You want to be the first to watch that video, subscribe and turn on the notification bell.